Hello everyone, Comic Order 410 here. I just got a shipment of books back that I had signed and graded at Baltimore Comic Con this year. I'm still waiting on another 16 to 18 books to come back, but they're all being dry cleaned and pressed, so I probably won't see them for about 2 months. These are the books I decided didn't need a pressing, and I'm very happy with the way they turned out. To get started, I told you all just how cool Eric Powell was, and I got him to sign both of my copies of Hillbilly #1, sent one in for grading, and it came back a 9.8 with white pages. Very happy with that. Really love this series. I can't recommend it enough to people. I await every new issue of Hillbilly with bated breath to read it. Took this copy of classic Star Wars Return of the Jedi #1 and got the great Adam Hughes to sign it. Just a beautiful cover that I think doesn't get enough recognition. And actually I want to thank my good friend Tom Hippie's Collectibles, who gave me this book a while back. And it's just obviously a beautiful copy because it came back a 9.8 with white pages. So thank you, Tom. One of the only books that got done by CGC this year. I have a few more coming back from them. Got my copy of Demon Zero that I bought off the rack way back in 1994, signed by John McCrae, and it came back a 9.8 with white pages. Had to get something signed by him while he was there. I hope he comes back and does my show again. I also got 2 books signed and graded at my show for my buddy Evan Leahy, and he took 2 of my books and got them signed and graded for me at Boston Comic Con this year. Again, these books didn't get any pressing, and I'm very happy with the grades. Thank you so much for doing this for me, Evan. Evan took my V for Vendetta #1 and got it signed for me by the great David Lloyd, who I've never had the pleasure of meeting. That came back in 9.6 with white pages. And he also took my Burly Man Comics Shaolin Cowboy #1 and got it signed by one of my favorite artists, Jeff Darrow. Came back in 9.8 with white pages. And I really love Jeff Darrow's signature. It's like a little kid, but his art is unbelievable. So thank you so much for getting those done for me, Evan. I took my Ed McGuinness incentive variant, I believe this is a 1 in 25, to Deadpool Merc with a Mouth #1. Got it signed. It came back in 9.4 with white pages. Again, another book I bought off the rack. I still have another black bag copy of Superman 75 that is still sealed. This is the one I opened, and I got Dan Jurgens to sign it, which was quite a task. He either wasn't signing half the weekend or had a humongous line, but got this signed, The Death of Superman. Came back in 9.4 with white pages. It's the black bagged edition, obviously. And another book that I bought off the rack, Justice League #1 from 1987. One of my all-time favorite creative runs from Keith Giffen, J.M. DeMatteis, and Kevin Maguire. And I got all 3 of them to sign this copy. Came back a 9.2 with white pages. Met another one of my favorite artists finally, Mark Schultz, who I think is one of the most underrated artists in the business. Love his work on Xenozoic Tales. Took one of my copies of Xenozoic Tales #1, got it signed and graded. It came back a 9.6 with off-white to white pages. And my Death Rattle #8. This is the first Xenozoic Tales story or preview of Xenozoic Tales, and that came back a 9.8 with white pages. Took my Incredible Hulk '92 and got it signed by Greg Pak. This came back a 9.8 with white pages. Beautiful covers by Ladron on that Planet Hulk series. Beautiful stuff. Last but not least, I was kind of worried because I got all my sketch covers back on Sunday and I'd already spent a lot of money, so I took the gamble of not getting them pressed, and I'm glad I did that because this beautiful G.I. Joe sketch cover by S.L. Gallant of Spirit and Freedom. It came back a 9.8. Really, really love this cover and what he did with it. Then I commissioned the great Joseph Michael Linsner to do a Harley sketch on my Harley Quinn Zero. Did a beautiful job. Really love this cover, and it came back a 9.8 as well with white pages. And last, but certainly not least, I took this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 30th Anniversary Special blank and got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles creator and artist Kevin Eastman to do Shredder on it for me. Really happy with the way this turned out, and that also came back a 9.8 with white pages. So overall, very, very happy with these books and had a great time at the show. So all of you, I always appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your comics.